But give it another year, I'll probably watch it.
Sit her down.
Strap her, just put it in there.
Yeah. Watch.
Hello!
大家好.
And upper cover semua.
Welcome back to another episode of Epic Arcade, where these two best friends and our new best friend over there called Dickson, we talk about video games, we talk about stuff that's happening in our lives, we talk about things that we've been playing, things that we've been watching, pretty much like the whole thing. This is just where we talk about each other.
It's a little glimpse into our lives
Yeah, that's right.
that we allow them to know, right?
Yeah.
That's how we put it, but we basically go full on. It's like, this is our life. This is what we do.
We want to believe that we're picking and choosing the things we want to tell people, but our conversations go on a tangent so much that they end up, we overshare.
Yeah.
This is a show where we're allowed to overshare.
Yep. It's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
For video gamers.
Because outside of this show, we don't talk I don't talk as much. I'm quiet most of the time. So this is the only time. And this is the most I've talked this week. Just this intro.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So welcome back to the episode, guys. What's that?
I'm waving.
Oh, you're waving.
I'm waving.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
waving.
I don't know all these sometimes they're production signs.
Right.
I wanna say something though. Yesterday was my luckiest day ever. I texted Dickson right after this happened.
Okay.
Cannot be real. Simply cannot be real.
No, I'm just curious. What actually went on?
Okay, so to give you guys context, I've been playing Wuthering Waves, right? Obviously, which is a gacha game, and the featured there's an update to the featured banner. So there's an update to the game essentially, right? It's called Chromatic Prose right now.
Chromatic Prose.
Prose. Prose.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't know how to spell pro, is it? Okay, anyways.
Yeah, there should be an E, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so there's a new featured banner. And obviously...
Hold on. For clarity, right? Banners as in new characters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a new character, and it's the featured character that you want to pull for the entirety of this season, right? So I was playing... So I updated the game. I got into the game. I started doing my daily quests and all that. And then I got some rewards that allowed me to go and pull. So let me clarify. That allowed me to do a 10 pull.
Okay.
Not like a single pull,
Okay.
right? Because I was waiting for a 10 pull.
Yeah, like a bulk pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to the part of the game where you pull, okay? And I was ready to just get like lower tier, I think it was like 3-star weapons.
Okay.
To upgrade my weapons.
Just the basic stuff. Okay.
I just wanted to pull those things. I didn't have my expectations up too high. So I pulled, I did a bulk pull. I did 10 pull. On my first freaking pull, gold light comes up.
Oh.
Fuck right off.
On my first pull, I pulled the featured banner.
Which one? Which one was it?
There's that one.
This one? ZJ.
Yeah. J.
Oh, damn.
JG.
ZJ.
ZG?
Yeah, ZJ.
Alright, man. I just butchered the name.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I'm Malay.
Tell us how the name actually sounds in the comments.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't know.
Right. Okay. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm ecstatic that I pulled the featured banner.
Okay.
But I'm bummed that this luck didn't happen in the previous banner because the previous banner was broken. Right? Chang Li was fucking broken. The DPS on that lady, mad.
Yeah, I'm looking at the character's design here.
Yeah, Chang Li.
Looks nice, man.
So there's a trial, right? You get to try them.
Yeah.
And I played Chang Li for a bit, and I fell in love with Chang Li.
Damn, man.
But I didn't get to pull her.
What does Shah have to say about this?
So moving on.
Okay.
We so that's all I wanted. I wanted to just talk about like how lucky I was yesterday. I should have gone to Genting, but then I can't even enter the casino because you know, then you guys needed to borrow my luck. Anyways, we have questions of the week. We actually have 2 questions of the week. We're gonna do one now.
First one is games that define a genre.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And the second one is animes that stood out to you,
Yep.
and if we can quantify what aspect it was.
Yep.
We're going to talk about both of this.
So meaning, what about that anime stood out to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
things
that
about that
interested,
anime.
yeah, that made you want to continue to watch.
Okay.
Cool.
So more on that after this break. Right, man, we're back from the break. So, moving on to our first prompt here is games that define a genre.
Yeah.
And before we clapped it in, we did have like a very quick pre-discussion on what kind of games that we have.
Yeah.
I know Dickson's one, I know my one, but I don't know yours.
Yeah, I didn't,
so
I didn't
let's-
get a chance to see it.
So just start with you first.
Games that define a genre. The genre I'm going to pick is open world sandbox.
Okay.
Because I'm a big fan of open world sandbox games.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah, sure, man.
GTA.
Yeah, bro. Bro, obviously, bro.
All right, that's all the time we have for you guys.
No, listen.
Thank you.
Are you telling me
Moving on.
GTA did not define that genre?
Bro, GTA defined the entire
GTA
genre, man.
did
Yeah.
everything to build that genre into what it is today.
Not only, in my opinion, not only did they define a genre, they also added upon layers to it with Red Dead.
Yes.
With Red Dead,
So,
yeah.
okay, so obviously GTA has a long-standing history in gaming, right? They started with a isometric top-down. No, it wasn't isometric. It was top-down.
Yeah,
Literally
top-down for
first
the Game
GTA
Boy.
was
Yeah.
top-down. It wasn't open world back then. It was pretty linear. It was top-down. That's such a classic logo, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I'm
pop
just-
it up somewhere here probably.
this one, right?
Right? And then they understood
The
where
assignment.
the world of gaming was going. And then I think by the time it was GTA 3, it became third person.
Yeah.
And then
No, Vice City.
Vice City was the first one.
Vice City first.
So Vice City was the first one where it was third person. And then they integrated a world around the universe of GTA. But I think
Wait,
GTA 3, right?
Was Vice City first? Wasn't San Andreas first?
No.
Vice City
Vice City was
first.
before San Andreas.
Was it?
Yes.
Hold
Vice
on.
City was
GTA
before San Andreas.
Vice City.
You
GTA
got-
Vice
you got
City.
trust me, bro.
GTA Vice City was released in 2002.
Yeah, San Andreas is
GTA
2004.
GTA 3 was released. Oh, GTA 3 first.
Yes.
Then Vice City.
Check San Andreas. I want to see how right I am it is. It's about 2004, 2005.
2004.
Woo! Bro,
2004.
I know my GTA, man.
You get one BG of rice.
I'm gonna die it anyways.
Yeah, one rice.
Yeah, so GTA 3 was the first one that implemented third person. It wasn't really open world, it was still quite linear. Vice City is when they really opened it up,
Right? Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I know so many people who love GTA today, they look back at Vice City, and Vice City is the thing that defined it for them.
Yep.
And Vice City is the for me, the game, not only is it a GTA game, but it's the game that defined the sandbox, the open world sandbox genre.
For me, is San Andreas. San
No,
Andreas.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Vice City defined the genre. San Andreas is where I fell in love with the game.
Oh, okay.
San Andreas' storyline and the way that the character CJ was built into it and the whole world building and how much he was betrayed, I was so invested in the story. So San Andreas got me hooked on GTA. Vice City introduced me to the world of open world sandbox through GTA. San Andreas, and until today, I don't understand why they removed the gym mechanic. The gym mechanic was amazing. It was the only time I went to the gym.
Hey, I can relate to that
Yeah.
as a Pokemon player.
The only gym I know, man. The only gym I go to is the San Andreas gym. After they took that, I
You
just
stopped-
didn't.
you just
I
stopped going to
to the
gym.
gym, and that's why I look like this today. It's all fucking Rockstar's fault.
It's all because of a video game.
Yeah. I mean, video games, are everything, right? Video games would allow us to run
That's true.
this show.
That's true.
So San Andreas,
Mm-hmm.
and then echoing what you said earlier, they built upon the success of GTA into GTA 4, into stuff like GTA 5.
Yep. And then Red Dead
And
Redemption.
then Red Dead took it to a different level by amplifying what Rockstar could do with storytelling.
I feel like Red Dead redefined the redefinition of the genre because it
That's such a complicated sentence, man.
it kind of scratched that fantasy itch of everyone wanting to be a cowboy because
Yes.
because back then
Yes.
the cowboy genre wasn't a very popular thing.
Yeah.
And everyone know the Wild West and the whole cowboy timeline.
Yeah.
Just as like, oh, it's something that happened during the gold rush when Americas was just
Yeah.
being founded.
Yeah.
Right. And bro, Red Dead Redemption storyline and the gameplay and the open world,
Bro.
that one redefined the redefinition of open world for me.
What they managed to do was implement storytelling that was previously only available to linear games, and then put it in an open world sandbox.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
means you could still explore the world around you, but still be so invested in the story that it doesn't matter how much you explore, you still go back to the main story.
Yeah.
And the thing about Red Dead, the thing, not just Red Dead, but GTA as well. The thing about these two games that I really enjoy are the what's the word for it? The Easter eggs. The Easter eggs, the secrets. You always find new stuff in Red Dead.
I was just about to mention that because when we talk about open world, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of games out there that does open world, and there's games that does open world.
Yes.
Right? In a sense where, let's just take for example, Genshin
Yeah.
Impact, right? It is an open world game.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But what I disliked about it is it's so dead.
Yes.
It's like a false open world game where, yes, it is an open world, but there's so many places that you can't go, you can't explore. There's no Easter eggs, and there's no life.
Can you name me another game that was like that at launch?
Ooh, boy. You're putting me on the spot now. I cannot think of.
I'll give you clues, right? We talked about it for like, I don't know, like 20 episodes.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, bro. Cyberpunk was
Cyberpunk.
dead.
No, Cyberpunk was still okay because there is still somewhat of a life in there. You feel like the city is alive, right? But when we talk about
you
GTA,
really try,
yeah,
you
okay,
feel like it's
fine.
alive
Yeah,
now.
like early days,
Yeah,
early days.
It's much
Cyberpunk.
better now.
Yep. But when we talk about GTA and also Red Dead, for example,
Yeah.
yes, it is dead. It's not as populated, but everywhere you go, there's something for you to find.
Yeah, and like
Right.
Red Dead, you can randomly get chased by a
Random
bear.
instances as well. Yeah, yeah.
And then you find like another cowboy just stuck in the woods and needs your
Yup.
help. Those things help build the world.
I agree.
Man, this whole GTA Red Dead thing, yeah, that's what defined the genre for me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, man. What about you?
Who?
Let's go, Dickson.
Okay. Even up until this point in my life, I am still an absolute. I don't want to use the B word, but like I just can't stop playing turn-based games.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. What's the B word?
I'm an absolute bitch for turn-based games.
Your turn
Okay.
basis bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I believe most of that stemmed from my younger years, just playing Pokemon, because that game taught me a lot of, how do I put it? It helped me get a perspective on how games were built around.
Right.
Would be a better way of phrasing it.
Right.
The extension of that, the basic rock paper scissors formula.
Yeah.
In addition towards learning movesets, learning about all the Pokemon, it's one of the first games that actually made me start to do research into a game.
Right.
Of where to find certain Pokemon, what Pokemon are good against what levels they learn moves and all that. It's one of the first games that taught me like how deep a game could really get.
Actually, I feel you, because I don't play a lot of turn-based games. I play a lot of like real-time combat kind of games, right? And in those games, although there is a mechanic where some enemies are what do you call this? Are weak to certain debuffs. Because it's because it's real time combat, those things just go out the window and you just fight until the person dies.
Sometimes
you just do
if you have
physical
enough
damage.
skill, you just brute force it. It
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Exactly. I've also been playing Honkai Star Rail, which is turn based, and I realized because it's turn based, I am more methodical in my combat approach.
Yep.
And then I'm looking at, dude, I've changed my lineup like 10 times in a day because I just can't get the right composition. And this is a problem I've never had with most games I play because I usually I just strong arm it. It doesn't matter if they're weak to it or not. I just do physical damage enough times. If it takes me an hour to kill it, it just takes me an hour to kill it. But with Honkai Star Rail and the fact that it's turn-based, it's allowed me to really read what's happening and strategize accordingly.
Yep.
Yeah, and I honestly I really love that experience, and like a lot of great games has come out from. I wouldn't say it came out of that idea, but like the whole idea of like turn based and like this rock paper scissors kind of mechanic of advantage weaknesses has released a lot of new much better, much more extensive turn based games. One of the big famous names nowadays is from SMT, which is Shin Megami Tensei, but a more famous and westernized name for it for that type of game is Persona.
Oh, Persona.
Okay.
I know Persona.
Persona, a smaller, I think, released by Square Enix, a more pixel art game. Octopath Traveler also.
Octopath Traveler was
Octopath Traveler
fantastic. And
was
also,
an
that
amazing
one.
turn-based game as well.
what is the other one? Triangle Strategy, if I'm not
the
mistaken.
newer one? Triangle
Yep,
Strategy.
Triangle Strategy. That was fun. That was
Yeah.
really, really fun as well.
was that?
Triangle Strategy, it's like Octopath. How do you spell triangle? I suddenly cannot.
But yeah, I feel like turn-based games have.
Oh,
It has-
okay.
Even though
really-
you can summarize it into turn-based games, there's quite a few subcategories of it. From turn-based card games, turn-based tactics games.
Yep.
Where you have to control positioning. Then the more simple turn-based like the Pokemon where you're just fighting and choosing skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, right? What was your first Pokemon game?
Technically my first game was I think Silver, but that was during when I was like I think 7-8 years old and
Okay.
I didn't understand the game properly.
Right, right,
The
right.
first Pokemon game that really got me to understand how the whole mechanics of everything works was Gen 3, Ruby Sapphire.
Ruby Sapphire,
Sapphire.
right? Okay.
What is this shit on the Game Boy, huh?
Game Boy Advance. Ruby Sapphire was
yeah.
on the GBA, right? Yeah, it was on the GBA. Yeah,
You know what my first turn-based game was?
what?
It was on a Game Boy. It was this really, really old Harry Potter game that looked like Pokemon. I mean, they all looked the same. Like it was like.
I think we mentioned this
pixelated.
before. Yeah.
I have like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
In one of the episodes, it was a really old Harry Potter.
This one, right?
Yes,
This one, right?
bro. Oh my god!
Harry Potter and the
nostalgic,
Philosopher's Stone
nostalgic.
for the Game Boy.
If I remember
Color.
correctly, it is turn-based because when you go into combat, it's.
It looks like
turn-based.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
It
but
looks like Final
exactly-
Fantasy.
It looks
It's
exactly
like
like
OG
it.
Final Fantasy.
You're a
style.
gamer, Afiq.
Huh?
Huh?
You're a gamer.
You're a gamer.
You're a
Afiq.
gamer.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I really liked that you pointed out the rock, paper, scissors system because one of my favorite Game Boy games, I mean, Pokemon aside, Pokemon was what I grew up with. I started my first Game Boy adventure with Pokemon Red. And then I had blue, I had green, I had yellow. And then I went to Ruby, Sapphire, and then Crystal, and then Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And my adventure for Pokemon has been, something that I cherish nostalgically since I was a kid, right?
Yeah, it feels like Pokemon has kind of fell off in more recent years.
The game itself, yes, but the TCG is always as strong.
I think the culture
If
is
we
strong
go
enough.
into the TCG, I think that's an episode on its own.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yes.
an episode. I just want to say, if you're
But that one you
watching
need to
this,
get, alamak, what's his name? Huh?
who Arthurvin?
Yes.
Yeah, Arthurvin. Yeah, Arthurvin. Yeah,
Arthurvin is really
I-
in that
I
scene.
just want to say, I think I mentioned this on the show before when I was in, I want to say standard 4, standard 5. A long time ago. My mom, my
50 years
parents,
ago, right?
yeah, 50 years ago. My parents bought me like a very special edition Game Boy Color
Ooh.
in the theme of Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
So it had like a Pikachu, it had
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Pikachu,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
silver. And it's very beautiful. I brought it to tuition.
Lost it.
Someone stole it,
Shit, bro.
Someone stole
I'm
my
so
Game Boy.
sorry to hear that.
and
Oh man, that sucks.
and until today,
dude.
I still cannot find the same Game Boy. But if
how
I
long did you have it?
That must have been
long
devastating.
time, man. Like
No.
like 2-3 years.
Before
It was
it was
something,
stolen?
bro. It was something that I bring everywhere with me. Like balik kampung, go on like trips and everything. I always had my
How
Game Boy.
broken
They,
were you?
they knew
when
you were
found-
bringing it to tuition. They've been planning it out.
Yeah, they've been planning it for 2
Yeah,
years, man.
I wouldn't be surprised lah.
that was the right
but,
time,
but
guys.
it's a heartbreaking experience, man. That was
Damn,
and until
man.
today, like it's so heartbreaking that I still remember like the tuition room, what it looks like, and where I left it, and what color my
You know
Game
what that
Boy
is?
was.
That's a villain origin story.
Yeah, right. No wonder I'm like this today,
Yeah,
right? But
a villain.
anyways, I'm not here to talk about Pokemon. I want to talk about my love for Fire Emblem. Because like you, Fire Emblem is a tactic turn-based game, and not only it has the whole rock paper scissors mechanics, but in Fire Emblem it's like sword, spear, hammer, and archery, and at this moment it's a expanded version of the rock paper scissors. What you are best at isn't what someone else is good at, and vice versa. What I love most about Fire Emblem is like the tactics are really, really tactical. You have to plan out the entire battlefield like a proper general. Like, okay, you can read the map maybe there's like some flying monsters, for example. Maybe there's like foot soldiers, for example.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to counter them because every soldiers have like their what footpath, like their speed.
Movement
Yeah.
limit. Yeah.
Movement, yeah. So some units can move like 2, some movements can
Right.
move like 5,
Or
right?
like chess.
So yeah, right. It's like a mixture of chess and rock paper scissors lah. So you have to really dictate and plan out how far your units can move so that it won't be counted. Right, and then there's like backstab mechanics as well. Then there's spell mechanics as well, and then there's so many things that comes into play. But what
I need to come clean. I don't understand the rock paper scissors.
okay, so rock paper scissors is a very very simple strategy.
Okay.
Rock beats,
Rock beats scissors.
scissors beats,
Scissors beats paper.
paper beats.
Paper beats rock.
Okay, so in that mechanic, right? Let me just bring
There
this
is
up.
no one superior unit that will win everything.
I see. As in, there's no meta or whatever. Is that what it means?
I wouldn't say that there's no meta. In terms of these types of turn-based games, there are still some units or some strategies that will work better than others, but it's not infallible.
Right.
So like rock paper scissors, this is called the Fire Emblem weapon triangle explain. So if you have an axe, you can beat a spear.
Okay.
If you have a spear, you can beat a swordsman. If you have a swordsman, you can beat an axe.
But an axe can't beat a swordsman.
You can damage it, but you won't be as super effective. Like okay,
Okay.
you understand
Okay.
Pokemon, right?
So the easiest thing for me to understand right now at this point
Yeah.
is probably like a Honkai Star Rail.
Okay.
So you would have like, so fire. I mean,
If you can bring a wind unit in to break enemy wind units to
Yeah.
get more turns for yourself. As
Yeah.
compared to if you bring all ice units
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your ice units are buff
Yeah.
because you have like synergy,
yeah.
but you can't break the bars and you can't get the
Yeah.
bonus and the extra moves,
Yeah.
etc.
Or like
you don't get the
in-
advantage of being able to counter those matchups.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like in Pokemon terms, the 3 rock paper scissors is Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
Okay.
Right? Squirtle is a water type,
Yeah.
so it can easily defeat Charmander because it's
Okay.
super effective, right?
Okay.
And then because Bulbasaur is a leaf type, Charmander can deal super
Okay.
effective. Yeah, so that's the mechanic here,
I see.
right? So if you have a sword, you can do more damage to
Okay,
an
I get
axe,
it now, I get
right?
it now, I
Yeah,
understand.
but what I love most about Fire Emblem is not only the tactics, because from there I learned that I love tactic game, which you know, right? I love a lot of
Yeah,
like
of course,
Baldur's Gate, for example, right? And the romance. Oh
Oh,
boy.
there's romancing in Fire
Oh
Emblem?
my god, Fire Emblem's romancing. It's like, bro, that was my first experience and first encounter of the term waifu. That's how impactful it was for
alright.
me.
It's influential in your life.
Yeah, it's influential
It
because
defined the waifu genre. for
yes,
you.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, I get
and
it.
that was the first time I actually learned about the term waifu, and that's how I am what I am today lah. Yeah, all thanks to Fire Emblem. But all in all, Fire Emblem was the best, was my favorite game since Game Boy Advance, all the way to the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. Wow. I think we all have like different. I mean, mine is, of course, complete. Yours are kind of interlinked, but mine is like completely different, which is cool, right? So we're all not like playing the same thing, and we all come from different. Okay, Rex has one. Rex is speaking through us. So if anybody doesn't know, there's 3 of us on
Rex,
cam,
Rex, why
and then
don't you come here?
We have Rex. We have Rex here. No, yeah, you could come
Oh,
here
no,
and
no,
just
no,
show them what's on your.
You can be in frame with Dickson.
Yeah, just show them what's on your phone.
What's on my phone? Can you see? If you can zoom it.
If you can close your
If you can.
Rex has some input.
I have input. So for me, because I watch a lot of horror playthroughs, I would say for the horror genre it would be PT Silent Hill.
Yes.
PT was.
PT
For-
was
Oh my
a genre defining
Yeah.
piece of
I feel like
content.
when everyone talk about PT, right? When everyone talk about PT, all I have to do is just show you that one picture,
Yeah,
and
bro.
everyone will have like a traumatic like experience and be like, oh man, yeah.
Right.
I don't know, for something that was just purely just a playable teaser
Yeah.
and a demo for like a different game which ended up being cancelled. It changed the entire horror scene.
Yeah.
And it
built a
was
cult
such a
following.
simple game, yet it unnerves you to the edge of your
Yeah,
seat.
bro.
You just don't wanna. You just wanna hide and cuddle in your bed until
When the phone rings,
yo.
fuck that, man. Switch off. I remember, because I had PT in my PS4. I remember. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that picture
Yeah.
very, very fondly, or very unfondly. But anyways, I remember I had PT in my PlayStation 4, and then I had like my brother. It was me in the room, my brother in the room. I had my sister might have been there. I can't remember. And then we had a friend, and then we wanted to make a whole like night out of it. So we switched off all the lights. The room was pitch dark, and you could only fuck that, bro. Just it doesn't help that my daughter says at home, she says, "Oh, my friend," to fucking nothing. It really doesn't help.
Children, bro. Children. Like to like a empty space.
Yeah, yeah, look, my friend. Anyway, so I had like a friend come over. We switched off all the lights. Room was pitch dark, and only the TV was on. We were playing PT. The moment the phone rang, I ran out of the room. I said, "Y'all enjoy." I went down and made Maggie.
Alone.
Yeah, well, yeah. It wasn't like downstairs.
That's
was
some
pretty
white
bright.
people horror story stuff, bro. You
Knocks on the door.
Did someone call your phone after that?
No.
Fuck, I would have. I would have called your
Yeah, I would. If it was today, and I would be texting you guys. I just ran out of the room from PT.
Yeah.
The phone rang,
Yeah.
and then Dickson's gonna fucking call my phone. Ring, ring.
I don't know why, but I have this like this image in my head, right? Like Dickson would find a way to spoof the number that is calling you
Yeah.
that won't reflect Dickson Chia is
Yeah,
calling.
it's gonna be a picture
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
And the name, contact name is PT.
It's something Dickson would do. Like hands down, it's something Dickson would do, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
but
okay,
PT,
yeah.
I agree, right?
PT, I 100%.
PT is a genre, and it's so crazy that it defined a genre by being a playable teaser.
Yeah,
It's not even a full game.
like bro barely even tried.
Yeah, bro, barely even tried.
Bro, he just gave you a teaser.
Yeah.
and it's a historical landmark.
It has a cult following.
Yeah,
There
agreed.
was a moment where I don't know if this is true. It might be rumors, but PlayStations that had PT installed went up in value.
Yeah, that
Is that
that
true?
was a true that
So
was
I,
a true
I
story.
could have sold my PS4.
It could have lah.
Damn, it's
Could
no
have,
value
lah.
now, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can find someone who like wants PT on a PS4 or something. You want? I can sell to you.
See first.
yeah. We
Off
talk
camera.
offline. We talk offline. Yeah.
PM to P.
Huh?
PM to P.
We have to be.
Right.
man.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Those were great recommendations, man. PT was definitely one that redefined not only the horror game itself, but defined how people play
Yes.
like demos,
What
like
you
video game.
expect out of demos.
demo,
Now every demo needs to be like as great as PT.
Yeah.
Because or else I'm not gonna buy the game.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Anyways, we're gonna move on to anime because this is a topic that I really want to pick his mind on.
Yeah.
It's.
Let's go.
I ask you to watch, you don't want to watch, but when you watch alone, you fucker went all the way. Right? We're gonna talk all about that after the break.
That's like you. Okay, man. What's next?
Animes, man. I mean,
Oh shit.
me and Dickson, during the pre-show, we kind of talked about what kind of animes that we want to cover.
Yeah.
But let's just do Dickson, me, and then you because I really really want to hear what you had to say about
Sure,
this, right? Because you are fairly new.
I'm very
You're like an anime noob.
Yes.
Not like I'm an anime pro. I just sporadically watch animes here and there, right? But Dickson, let's go with you first.
I'm fresh.
I think okay. So anime for me, one of the few that started me off where you don't immediately recognize it as an anime was technically Pokemon as well, which Lemao.
Okay.
But it wasn't up until like reaching like really hardcore shonens like the original big three, like Naruto,
Doraemon.
Bleach, One Piece. Honestly, yeah, Doraemon also is an animation, but like it just doesn't click to you right away because some of them you watch like really young and back then you don't know how to differentiate that.
But also
Yeah.
to be fair, animes back then, like when I say back then, I'm like NTV7 back then, right? Versus
NTV7?
yeah, right.
Oh my
like
God.
versus anime now
Channel 8?
is so different. is so different, both in the art style, the storytelling, right?
From my perspective, some of like huge animes that I've really enjoyed in recent times are some isekais that have hit me that I enjoy is like Konosuba, which is taking stereotypes and tropes that you're used to and putting a bit of a twist to them, because isekais have been around since the SAO period where it really popped off. There are also some that have unique storytelling senses, like one of the ones that I really enjoyed, which was a bit fun because it messed with time a little bit, was Tatami Galaxy.
Is that like the TVA type stuff? Time variance authority?
No, it's more. It's a series where each episode feels like its own contained story, but they all seem to be related to each other in the sense of them constantly looping back towards the same start ish. So that one stood out to me as well. Then there are also anime was also the awakening for I think a lot of people during the pubescent era,
Right.
because more often than not, anime is much more willing to lean into the so-called ecchi or more slightly adult themes as well. Yeah. Anime has given us a perspective or insight into things that normally we wouldn't have had the chance to touch into.
Right.
Through a really widely recognized medium.
Kel, what do you think?
I mean, I definitely agree, but I was just thinking about anime films, for example, right? I don't watch a lot of anime series. What happened there, bro? You okay? Are you okay?
I don't know, man.
Are you okay? Is the chair okay?
I think so.
I think you fixed the chair, like kind of like
I fixed it. I fixed it.
You cracked the finger, right?
I'm a Jack chiropractor.
Anyways, I came to realize when you were sharing is that I don't watch a lot of anime series. I watch a lot of anime films, right? But when we talk about anime series, for example, the one that really hits me, and it's a tradition that I do again and again and again every year, is that I have to watch Cowboy Bebop at least once a year.
Never seen.
Right?
I do. It's on my list though.
It's quite dark. It starts off fun, but it gets darker and darker and darker.
Just the way I like it.
Yeah, and it's one of my favorite, which is also why when Netflix came out with the whole Cowboy Bebop live action, bro, I didn't even bother watching it. I just saw the trailer once and I was like, fuck this, I'm not even going to touch it, right? But when we talk about anime films, bro, that's where I go deep, man, right? I definitely had to give it to the greats, which is Miyazaki, Satoshi Kon, and also Makoto Shinkai, rest in peace. These are people who created 5 centimeter per second, people who created Paprika, people who created films like Perfect Blue, Spirited Away, etc. Right? I watch a lot of animated films, and I fall in love with it. Especially like Makoto Shinkai's 5 cm per second, and then I can't remember the names of all of the other shows that I have watched. But if you have the time, Fig, you definitely have to check it out. Man.
No, here's the thing. Here's what I want to ask from the both of you. I need a list, man. Because right now there's way too many, and I'm not asked. I can't be fucked to go through everything.
I think it's more it's easier if we get a rough idea of like what catches your eye.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today.
What in anime speaks to you.
Yeah.
To more clearly define what we cannot recommend.
And I know exactly how to answer this.
Okay, so before we go there, since you are fairly new to the whole anime genre, what are like your top picks right now?
Well, obviously my first one is Kaiju number 8. I talk about it all the time. I loved Kaiju number 8. And then what I'm watching right now is Solo Leveling. I love Solo Leveling as well. Between the two,
I'm actually glad you like Solo Leveling.
Dude, I love Solo
You know
Leveling,
why?
man.
It's a manhwa created for gamers. Like
It is,
the entire
it is,
plot
it
line
is.
is like, bro, what if I can put like Elden Ring mechanics in real life?
Exactly. It's what all of us wish we could do in real life.
Yeah.
Although the world is fucking dangerous though. Solo Leveling, and the thing that I love about Solo Leveling and Kaiju number 8 is it's a common thing between the two of these. Demon Slayer, I've been watching as well. Um, I I know a lot of people love Demon Slayer. I don't have anything bad to say about it purely because I haven't really given it a chance because it's a really slow build up in the beginning
Oh yeah, for
as
sure.
compared to solo leveling, as compared to Kaiju number 8. So once I'm done with solo leveling, I'll probably go to Demon Slayer and chug through the slow build up until I get to the point because I'm fairly patient with films and shows, right? I mean Breaking Bad had a really slow build up.
Yeah.
I stuck through it. Game of Thrones kind of slow in the beginning, although the ramp up was really really quick. I stuck through it as well. So I have no doubt that I can, but it's just because they're solo leveling in Kaiju number 8 and I didn't pay attention to Demon Slayer.
Okay.
So I need to finish solo leveling. I'm at episode 11 now, which means I'm almost done
Well,
with
where is 11? Like what is going on right now in the show?
solo leveling.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Everyone's seen it anyways, right?
Wait, have you?
No, but it's okay.
It's fine.
Not look. I don't plan to
You
watch
don't,
it.
okay. He just beat the Red Guard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm almost at the end, right? I mean, of the thing lah.
I
Not-
didn't watch the
because it's a
anime.
manga.
I didn't watch the anime at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but in terms of like the manhwa itself, you are like
That-
10%.
Yeah. Obviously,
Yeah,
lah,
you're like
obviously.
10%,
But
yeah.
Whatever that's published as a anime series, that's
Okay,
I think I'm
okay,
almost done
okay, okay.
with whatever that is. Yeah, that's where I'm at with solo leveling. And then Demon Slayer, yeah. So those three are the ones that I'm watching.
Have you watched JJK yet? Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, that's the other one.
Jujutsu
I have seen it.
Okay.
I do enjoy. I'm only at like the second or third episode.
Okay.
But halfway through, so it went Kaiju number 8 JJK, and then I tried solo leveling, and then I fell in love with solo leveling. So I continued watching solo leveling. After that, I'm gonna try Demon Slayer, and after that, I'm gonna go JJK.
Do you think we should recommend him to like
Yeah, does my list need to be
Attack on
realigned?
Titan?
Specifically, due to you being tolerant and patient enough to go through a slow start, Attack on Titan is definitely there at the top.
Dude,
of the
I
list.
have been suggested Attack on Titan like a million times.
Yeah. That's
And
definitely
999,999 times by Kel, once by you just now.
Personally, I haven't watched Attack on Titan because like I couldn't get through the slow start
Right.
as well.
I did watch it in the start, and you're right, it's really really slow. It's even slower than Demon Slayer.
I
would
couldn't
say.
get through that, so I dropped
So many monologues.
I
so
dropped
many-
Attack on Titan,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I also keep getting recommended to watch Attack on Titan.
Do you
Yeah, so
think-
I think we have to, right? Because I've been suggested AOT so many times. Fuck this chair, bro. Clip that. That's gonna be the trailer for the episode. It's gonna be on TikTok, IG.
Right.
I've decided I'm gonna be the anchor viral for Epic Arcade now
Sure, man.
with my exaggerated.
I was about to ask you, do you think since understanding that you're okay with a bit of like a drag,
Yeah.
would you think you like something more mind fucking mysterious?
Dude, I love getting fucked in the mind.
Have have any of you watched Psychopass?
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 I
P S
obviously
Y
haven't seen it.
slightly.
it's
like the first like the first one, not like the second, third, or the films, but the first one, specifically the first
No.
one.
Psychopass.
dystopian sci-fi, but
Yeah.
it's modern day ish.
Yeah. Have you
So-
watched it before?
This one?
Psychopass, the first one, yes.
Dude, just based on the artwork alone, I'm gonna watch it.
Psychopass. Oh my
You're
god, man!
you're
so-
gonna have a really long list.
Yeah, obviously.
Right.
In a nutshell, imaginative, futuristic, and cerebral.
No,
Wow.
don't even read about it. Don't even read
So
about it. Just
cerebral.
jump into it. Just jump
Why
to
was
it.
Psychopass banned? What?
What?
On June 12, 2015, the Chinese Ministry of Culture.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, because they ban everything, right?
Yeah.
So let me just finish this. Announced that they forbade the release of Psychopass along with 38 other anime and I'm saying manga, but it's what is it? Manhwa?
No. Okay.
Manhwa is Korean,
Korean.
Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
so
Manga is
so this
Japanese.
is Japanese, right? So
Yeah.
it's manga. Titles which were deemed to include scenes of violence, pornography, terrorism, and crimes against public morality that could potentially incite minors to commit such acts.
You know what you don't mention?
What?
If you're familiar with the book 1982, George Orwell,
Oh yeah.
I know
Psychopass
the book.
touches on that, and that's I don't want to say about why China banned it, but like,
good reference. Good reference.
but like, if you haven't read the book, it's an interesting read.
yeah.
Yeah.
1982. by
So
George
not only
Orwell.
do I have animes on my list, I have to add the book.
Oh no! Don't add the book to your list. Like if you don't have to read Orwellian's 1984, 1984,
Oh,
1984. His, yeah.
But maybe I would enjoy it.
That
Maybe.
book, until today, I still have the bookmark on my 1984 on the last chapter because I couldn't finish it.
It's okay. It's okay.
I couldn't finish it. It's,
Okay.
it's still in the last
Why,
chapter.
We can cut this topic here. Big Brother's watching.
Okay, yeah. Later lah. But
Alright, man.
I would say Psychopaths is definitely something that you would enjoy, like
Okay.
knowing you, because it has a bit of it has a bit of sprinkles of like cyberpunk. It has a bit of sprinkle of like mystery, a bit of like what the fuck,
Right.
right?
Specifically, if we are talking about cyberpunk, the anime,
Yeah,
Edge Runners.
Edge Runners. Yeah,
I
it's
did watch
also a story. You did.
Edge
No,
Runners
I
is-
didn't. I haven't finished it yet. I did start.
I cannot believe that you're able to stop halfway without finishing it.
Oh,
I
wow.
started that and I just couldn't stop until I got to the end.
It's probably because I watched it at like 2 a.m. and I fell asleep.
Okay,
And
fair.
it didn't catch a hold on me before I fell asleep.
Yeah.
So
'Cause you were already
I
half
might need to-
asleep.
yeah. If I do watch it now, I have to watch it from the start. I can't watch it from where
My
I
brother,
stopped.
I tear up when I hear the song.
Damn, man. That good? Well, honestly, the sound. So, just tell me, do they have sounds from the game?
I don't.
Because the sounds in the game, right? Like when you get like a notification, when you get stuff like that, when you get a message, you know that chime.
So the thing here is that I didn't play the game.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you
okay.
watch Edge Runners?
Yeah, I did, but then I wouldn't say no.
Because
I would
those
say no.
sounds, right? I remember them so well in my head.
But locations that I know for a fact are repeated, are available in the game.
It's Brian who
you can find it.
Yes, it's Brian, who is a huge fan
Brian
of it.
played-
Yeah,
Brian
it's,
played
he's a
Cyberpunk.
huge fan. Yeah, but I have a whole list of animated films that you have to watch.
Okay.
But I probably wouldn't name it one by one here. I'll
Yeah,
just,
just
I'll
send me the list.
give you a
It's
list
fine. Just send me the
because some of them are like
You want to take a
too-
screenshot, put it up here.
No. It's
Wait,
these are all
these
just
gatekeep-
like yeah. No.
gatekeeping these?
These are all just like Murakami's film. So there's nothing much here.
Okay.
Sorry, not Murakami, Miyazaki's film.
Okay.
The list that I have for you, it's like a bit messed up lah. Yeah. There are films that are like an hour long, some are
Dude,
like 3 hours long.
Just send it, man.
Yeah, have any of you watched Akira? Like the OG Akira?
The bike scene.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
fucking the
No. Like
Asa
not,
Akira?
not
Oh, different? Sorry. Go ahead.
Kira.
Huh? Kirara Asuka?
Akira.
No, sorry.
just FYI, whatever name he mentions, just pop it up, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. But it's films like Memories. It's a 1995 film by the OG. I forgot his name. Katsuhiro. It's an hour long, but in that hour there's 3 amazing films, 3
Okay.
amazing short
Okay.
films. You know,
Okay.
films like Akira. You definitely have to watch. Films like Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind, Paprika, or what? Blue Ocean.
Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue. How do you know that?
Because you just said it.
Oh,
didn't you?
yeah.
And then you said blue. Bro, I'm a human being with a brain, man.
Perfect Blue. Those are some of the must watch.
Right.
Like, don't watch it with your child, please. like please don't watch it with your child. But that kind of wraps up.
plays Wuthering-
You can
she
watch
plays
you
Wuthering
can watch
Waves?
Miyazaki films with your kid.
Yeah.
That will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Anything
The
Ghibli.
Ghibli,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything
Ghibli
Ghibli.
stu- yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's like
Probably not right now. She doesn't have the patience. But give it another year. I'll probably watch it.
sit her down. and then
Strap
put
her,
it-
just
yeah,
put it in
just
there, put it in
yeah,
there.
yeah. Watch.
House Moving Castle.
My friend Totoro, my neighbor Totoro as well.
House
Yeah.
Moving Castle.
House moving
Okay.
castle.
Okay. Guys, just put this all in the list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget it.
Yeah. So that kind of wraps up our final segment here. Our
No, but you
time
haven't asked
is.
me what. We haven't talked about what stood out to me with my 3 picks, right?
So Afiq, what stood out to you out of all the 3 picks?
Thanks. Funny you should ask.
Yeah.
Well, the obvious answer is the for me they're art, right? They're obviously art. But the thing that really catches me,
I just want to say thanks for saying that, man.
Oh,
No,
you're welcome,
no,
man.
like legit. Thanks for saying that because a lot of people there are a
it's
lot
a
of people that's
cartoon.
like, hey bro, why you want to watch cartoons? And,
Yeah, but it's not. It's moving art.
like shut the front door, man.
I mean, it's not SpongeBob, right? Anyways,
You're gonna touch into a really delicate topic, which is Avatar an anime? And we're not gonna go into that here, but like
Yeah.
that art style was also at that time peak.
Yeah.
right.
Wait, Avatar is like the
Last
Airbender,
Airbender.
not
Yeah,
like the
of
blue
course.
people.
We don't talk about James.
In my
Cameron
head,
here.
I was like,
You mean
how was-
Blue Avatar?
I was Blue Avatar.
So there's
anime.
perfect blue and there's unperfect blue.
Yeah,
Imperfect-
anyways,
imperfect
anyways,
blue.
what was your?
Anyways,
style.
for me, number one is the art style. But the art style for me is mostly like any anime I've ever been exposed to. They're just art. But specifically, the two that I'm putting on the two top of my list animes that I'm watching is Kaiju number 8 and Solo Leveling. I really, really, really love the execution of the hero's journey, the arc, and this guy who's a nobody, and then suddenly like fucking gives it to the man. Like I don't know, it's because I'm so fresh, right? I don't know if that's a constant sort of arc in most animes, but it's constant in the two that I've been watching, and I love that. I love the moment. I really love when I forgot the guy in Solo Leveling. What's the main character's name?
MC.
Jinwoo.
Jinwoo. When Jinwoo is fighting Kang Tae-shik, that fight, bro, that was sick.
I'm trying to picture it because
Because you didn't watch the.
I read the whole thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but yeah,
But if you don't, even if you don't watch, just go watch that
I
scene.
can just close my eyes and picture the scene.
Just go watch. Yeah, just go watch that scene. That fight
Yeah.
when he was underestimated to the max.
Yeah.
He was undermined because on paper he's just an E rank hunter, right?
Yeah.
But then he's already like level 40.
I have a topic for the next episode already.
It's like he's already level 40 here. He's unlocked some new skills, and then suddenly Kang threw out his stealth skill.
Okay.
Are you laughing at how passionate I'm talking about this?
Honestly, it's refreshing to see someone being passionate about this.
The topic of the next episode is we're gonna interview Afiq once he has finished watching everything and he has to wait for the second season. Yeah.
Bro, the reason I'm lost is because I'm done with Kaiju number 8. I'm lost, bro. I need a list. My life has no meaning after Kaiju number 8 season 1.
It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. It's same goes for the manhwa because whenever I like to read mangas, I find those that are like almost complete or have completed, and I can grind through the whole thing like 400 chapters in like 1 week. You know, like
man.
That's like what is
no game, no life.
Yeah.
Watchers.
what is
I
life?
have a problem with TV shows like Yellowstone.
Uh-huh.
When I started watching 5 seasons already out, I finished 5 seasons in 2 weeks. The next season is next year, bro. What am I gonna do? So gacha games and animes.
Yeah, yeah. But
going back to the, I just want to finish the Kang, the fight that Jinwoo had with Kang. So he pulled out his stealth skill and it caught Jinwoo like off guard because he's like, oh, I don't know what this skill is. But then his perception is better because it's leveled up, right? He's like, shoo, 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 shoo. And then he unlocked a new skill because he had this thing called killing intent. It's probably in the manga as well. He got killing intent, and then suddenly got murderous intent, which covered the entire thing in like whatever, like black slime is what I'm gonna call it.
a
Shadow. Like
shadow,
like a shadow, and in this shadow debuffed Kang's stealth, and it was like and it was dead. That fight was great for me. That was such a dude. I was on the treadmill when I watched it.
You were on, not using it, but you were on it.
I was on the freaking treadmill. There were other people in the gym. They all went away. It was all gone. I was locked in that one scene. I finished my treadmill sesh. I got off the thing and my legs were wobbly. Solo leveling fucked me in the ass.
Like,
and I couldn't walk.
I think that Kang fight to you was to, I don't know if it's like me and Cal's generation, what Rock Lee's fight with Gaara was.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Put that in the list.
It's not Naruto.
Oh, okay.
That first time that like Rock Lee takes off the weights and drops that shit, never again.
Oh, okay. What? Just one more before we go. One more before the other thing. So, two things in Solo Leveling, right? The combat is that the fucking fight with Kang was like amazing. The second one was the negotiation with the guy who wanted to poach him from White Guild, White Tiger's Guild.
White Tiger Guild, yeah, White Tiger Guild.
You didn't watch the anime, right? But you watched. But so
Is this outside the gate?
No, it was at a cafe, a coffee shop.
Okay.
In the anime, it was at a coffee shop, and at this point, he now knows his worth, right? Because Eugene Constructions has offered him the $30 billion building. And then this White Tiger guy didn't do his research. White Tiger was like, "I'm willing to pay you double," and then he was like, "How much is your building worth?" I'm like, "Oh, about 50 billion. Okay, so you're gonna give me the building?" And then the guy was like, "Huh, what are you talking about?" Well, Eugene has offered me 30 billion fucking building. So the 50 billion building is the only thing that's gonna get me, right?
Yeah.
and then the guy was like, "Oh fuck, was I too hasty? I should have done enough research." And then as Jinwoo got up, walked away, he has his stealth skill now. And he had his stealth skill, and suddenly was a cut on the guy's face. Because he was in stealth. He was a scare tactic, right?
Yeah.
Scare, and then he wanted the guy to just keep it a secret. I don't know, man. Solo leveling is great, man.
Okay, that's all the time we have for you guys this
let's
week.
end it here.
And
Let's
as
end it
usual,
here.
I'm your video game best
I'm not gonna
friend,
stop talking.
Kelvin Tay.
And I'm your new anime best friend, Afiq.
And I am still your anime producer, Dickson C.
And our special guest.
Rex, who's a horror hit.
Alright, until then, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Man.
Goodbye.
Bye.